It's not obvious that someone is at higher risk of severe illness from COVID-19. People of all ages can have underlying medical conditions. You can't always see when people are more vulnerable because of cancer treatment, bone marrow or organ transplantation, immune deficiencies, HIV or AIDS, or from prolonged use of medications that weaken the immune system. You can't see that people have diabetes, chronic kidney disease, liver disease, or asthma. People in high-risk groups will not always be at home or isolated from the public. So please, wear a cloth face covering to slow the spread of COVID-19 and help reduce risk to others. Be aware, be considerate. Thank you.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show tonight. As you well know, I am flying solo tonight. Colleen had a important family conflict and I said, hey, I'll fly this show tonight for this time and this time only. But you owe me. No, not really. Hey, we're talking to Jill Williams, and she's going to tell us about Paint the Town Pink and the Harvest Market at the Boutique at Merrill Norman. We have some music from Liam's Fancy in the Richmond Center concert series, and we're talking about the Taste of Richmond with Mendi Goble and Samantha Burford, and the Richmond Community Drive-In. You won't want to miss it. And we're following everything up with the Cain Pole Fishing Report. Stay tuned. Madison County Live coming up next.
You're watching Madison County Live.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Madison County Live. We hope everyone had a great week in Madison County. The weather was perfect, but for me, it's going to turn a little chilly this coming week. And speaking of being out and enjoying some great music, here's a really quick clip of Liam's Fancy at Richmond Center concert series. Watch now.
Come out of the west, their fortunes for to try. Oh, and these three men made a solid vow. John Barleycorn must die. John Barleycorn must die. La 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 la, it's a lovely day. La 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 la, oh. La 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 la, it's a lovely day. Singing la 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 la, oh. They lay him in 3 boroughs deep, lay clothes upon his head. Oh, and these 3 men made a solemn vow. John Barleycorn was dead. John Barleycorn was dead. La 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 la, it's a lovely day. La 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 la, oh. La 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 la, it's a lovely day. Singing la 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 la, oh. Oh, and then there came a shower of rain from the heavens did fall. Oh, and little Sir John sprang up his head and so amazed them all.
Oh, they're fantastic. Hey, we've got 2 more Richmond Center Concert Series productions, so I want to tell you about those right now. I should have had my notes. Without Colleen, it's hard to get notes. Hold on, production. I got stuff everywhere. October the 2nd is Bootsy and Funkabilly, and October the 9th is Topper, Harley, and the washouts. So make sure you enjoy those. It's all sponsored by Mark Robbins. So, Law Office. So, I'm saying Robbins Law Office. Attorneys at Law. I want to say it official, Mark. So, Friday nights from 7 until 10 at the Richmond Center. So make sure you get out and enjoy that. And talking about getting out and enjoying stuff, what about this Richmond Community Drive-In? You can watch the information I'm putting up now. That is always a really cool deal. It's like I guess it's a drive-in movie. You just go in your car and you don't get out and you watch the movie. So that's really cool. And talking about getting out and enjoying stuff, I talked to Jill Williams at the boutique at Merle Norman, and she's going to talk about the Harvest Market and Paint the Town Peak. Watch it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Madison County Live. I'm here with Jill Williams, and she has a special event coming up, the Harvest Market. Jill, tell us all about it.
Well, that's right, Randy. We are hosting here at the boutique at Merle Norman, and we're located in the Merrick Crossing Shops right off the Robert R. Martin bypass on Merchant Drive. And we have just decided to put together a market, and people are kind of missing out because of COVID and everything that's going on. We've decided that you've got a lot of local businesses that are really missing out on a lot of their events and things that are tied to events this fall. And we launched the Paint the Town Pink campaign, and we said we want to do something to bring local businesses together and help local businesses help our community support those local businesses. Right. And so we are setting up like a fall market. It's almost like an old-fashioned fall market in some ways. Cool. And so we're going to have everything from pumpkins to, graphic tees and door hangers and all your favorite fall festive goodies, I guess you could say, right. By all locally owned businesses. That was one of our requirements. And so we've kind of had a group of people and business owners that have come together to put together this market and give people a little bit of the things that they enjoy here and we're playing host to it and using our parking lot and the space outside our shop here to encourage people to support local businesses. And it's going to be outside so we can be safe and socially distant and all the things that are required for our healthy at work guidelines and things of that nature. But, in a time that there's a lot of need to shop online or to do things out of convenience, we thought we were going to bring some convenience to the community. Right,
exactly. So, Jill, tell us when it is exactly.
Well, I guess that's important, right? October the 3rd. So it'll be next Saturday, and we're going to start at 9 a.m. And we think we'll probably run until about 3 is the time that we've got laid out. Now, if there's tons of people here at 3 o'clock, I don't think anybody's going to shut down. But our goal is 9 until 3.
So it's kind of interesting. It'll be outside, so you can do the social distancing and of course wear your mask. So it's like a parking lot fall festival, I imagine.
Exactly, and that's kind of what we envisioned in some way. We've got a ton of great locally owned businesses participating. Artfully Yours, they're going to have their famous paint by numbers or paint on the go kits. Cool. And so you can actually pre-order those. Miss Monogram and the White Stitch. Oh, nice. Everybody loves her fall tees, and so she's going to have tons of those. The Newfangled Clothing Company, which not a ton of people know about, but is an amazing children's clothing line, all locally owned and right here in Madison County. So those are just to name a few that are going to be participating. Of course, we will have Paint the Town Pink shirts on sale here too.
Exactly.
And so but we're just bringing all your kind of some of your fall favorite things that you like to one spot, and it's going to be a little bit of one-stop shopping. So, nice. And we're keeping all those dollars locally by using locally owned businesses.
Because it's very important, especially during this time, is to support small business, shop local, shop at home, keep those dollars inside.
Yeah. And one of the things that obviously this and we've talked about, I'm sure on some level, but we don't put as much emphasis as we probably should, that of every dollar spent here in Madison County, 65 cents stays in our community.
Wow.
And that's incredible when you think about it.
Yep, it
so
is.
When you shop online, and I tell my customers all the time, because, we carry Pandora jewelry and we carry Vera Bradley and things that have our national brands.
Yeah.
But if they buy those same things here, that money stays here.
Yep.
And, when we want nice things in our community, that's what it takes, is supporting your local businesses and restaurants and, those sorts of things. And we've kind of worked out something with Purdy's too. That's pretty exciting. So
Nice.
They are definitely participating. Nobody can ever get enough Purdy's. So
Exactly.
I think that if you've not tried their maple spice latte, it is a true addiction.
Ooh, let me
it's
write that.
incredible.
Maple spice latte.
Maple spice latte. And all I'm going to say, Randy, is it's like drinking your mom's pancakes.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Nice.
It's incredible.
I'm going to try that out.
Yeah.
Are you going to have that there?
Well, I'm not revealing everything. I'm just saying. When you take the show on the road, sometimes that makes it a little difficult for some of the favorites.
It does.
But we do have something worked out with Purdy's where we're partnering with them. And of course, like everyone else, everybody is still in your small businesses are still in no matter how busy they are, they're still there's a staff, there's staff struggle still. There's a lot of other things that people don't realize. And that's all what brought this up about, honestly, is how do we bring a little bit of the favorite things about fall to our community in a safe way and still support all the locally owned businesses.
Yeah. Okay, so let's wrap it up. And Jill, give us one more time when, where, what time, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. Next Saturday, October the 3rd, 9 a.m. We'll be going all through the day.
Okay.
And then here at the shops at Merritt Crossing, which is on Merchant Drive. So if you're on the Martin bypass, you're going to see it. It's going to look festive. Of course, you're going to turn in right between the Speedway and the Shell station.
That's it.
And then our parking lot there will be transformed into a harvest market.
Very nice.
Of sorts.
Excellent, excellent. And you can't miss it. I wave every time I go by. I don't know if you see it.
Well, thanks. Would you know we wave back?
Hey, Jill, thanks for being with us today. And get out, shop local, support your small business, and we'll see you October 3rd at Merrill Norman right there off the bypass.
All right. Sounds great. Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back, folks, after this.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Now back to the show.
So make sure you visit the Harvest Market this Saturday, October the 3rd from 9 until 3, right there off the bypass at the boutique at Merrill Norman. And be sure to pick up your Paint the Town paint t-shirts. And also, talking about switching things up, the Taste of Richmond is switching things up. Instead of you going to a central location with all the restaurants, you'll be going to the restaurants, and they have little passports. Samantha Burford with Richmond Tourism interviews Mendi Goble, the president of the Chamber of Commerce, about this year's Taste of Richmond. Let's take a look.
Hi everybody, it's Samantha with Richmond Tourism Talk. Today we are going to talk to Mendi Goble about the Taste of Richmond. This year is going to be a little different. We are socially distanced, so I'm going to stay over here, Mendi. You stay over there. We're still going to do this great interview and tell us all about what's so different about the Taste of Richmond this year.
So as you know, we couldn't do it as we normally would, and that would be right out here with a whole bunch of food trucks and a whole lot of people in lines. So we put our thinking caps on and said, okay, what are we going to do this year? And so we came up with a 2-week long taste with a passport involved. So basically from September the 28th until October the 9th, you will get yourself a passport, which is so cute. It's got the state of Kentucky on the back of each of the little backgrounds, and so it's really cool. But that you'll have the restaurant that's listed here, and you will just go to that restaurant, whichever one you think you want to go to first, and pick up your passport, and then you get a sticker at every place that you go. Now, to know what a list of the restaurants are, go to our Facebook page. Everything is there. All of the information is there, and all of the restaurants that are involved. And I think we landed at around 33.
So this is kind of unique because usually the restaurants come here to the Richmond Center, but now patrons get to go out and enjoy the local restaurants. So here's my question:
Sure.
is with the passports, can you use it for to-go orders, or do you have to dine in?
Absolutely, you can use it to go. We have also teamed up with Colonel Delivery. So there's a little sticker that you can actually ask for when you place your order, and they will send you a sticker with your receipt when your order shows up at your door. So yes, it works on any order. You just need to request it and make sure that they know that you're doing the passport. And so all the restaurants will have all that information and be able to help you out.
Are there restaurants having specials and different kinds of things during this event?
There are. So not everybody decided to do that. We left it strictly up to the individual restaurants. So they can offer a special or not, but if they have one, it'll say deal, and it's listed right there. So the really cool thing about this is a lot of the restaurants had said to me how happy they were with this, because they can't come out here physically and do Taste of Richmond like we've done in the past. So we really feel like this is something that will stick, and that we'll do kind of a restaurant week with a passport type thing from now on. And so we're really excited. We think that this is great. Katie from the Richmond Center in North Carolina, I just want to give her a plug in, because she did this and worked on it all night last night. So it's well done, and we thank Kentucky Printing and all of our sponsors, and I'm not going to get into that, but everything's listed on our website and our passport. And you can actually download this. We have it available as a PDF, so you can actually download it and print it off yourself if you'd like.
Okay, Mendi, there's a benefit to having people go to the restaurants rather than everyone coming here to the Richmond Center. Tell us some of the benefits.
So if you've been here before, which you guys all have, you could be in line for a really long time, and you could not get what you wanted because they could have run out of food. So the plus to this is no lines and all the food you can eat. The most people we haven't decided on an exact number, there's about 33, so probably 15 restaurants or more will get you into the grand prize, which is a cash prize. We also have a television to give away that Colonel Delivery has donated. It's a 52-inch television. We've also got every restaurant, all 33, gave me $25 gift cards. So we're going to put those together in like a package deal. I'm not going to just do one at a time, but we'll have a couple of packages of just a big group of the gift cards. So we got some great giveaways. That's going to happen here in this very spot on October the 9th at the last concert series here at the Richmond Center. So if you'll show up here, we're going to be taking your passports. There's going to be Metronet is actually going to be here from 10 to 4 on Friday that day, and they will have a box, and you will put your passport in it, and that's how we're going to draw for the prizes.
Sounds like a lot of fun, and it's fun to be a little different every year and try something new.
We're very excited, and the chamber board members are kind of all in a little competition, and we've been talking about how we're going to one up somebody else. So do this with your employees, do this with your families. Everybody can get one or download one, so it's easy to get a hold of. All right,
sounds fun.
Thank you.
All right, tell everybody one more time how to find out more information about the passport.
So you can either go www.richmondchamber.com, or you can go to the Richmond Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. That's probably easier, and we have created an event off of this page so you can find out everything you need to know.
And find out all the restaurants.
Exactly. There's a whole list of one pager with all the restaurants on it.
Sounds like we're going to be eating good.
We're going to be gaining some weight over the next 2 weeks. Not good, but fun.
But fun.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, Mendi.
Thanks, Sam. I appreciate it.
Well, I've missed my co-host. This show is a lot harder to do with just me because I don't react to me well. I prefer Colleen's reaction to me. Make sure you watch the show with replays and watch our morning show every morning at 6:30 a.m. Good morning, Madison County. Monday through Friday, we have local sports, local weather, national days, and Randy's road trips, of course. So tell everybody that you miss Colleen being on the show because Randy flying this show is kind of weird because you got to look around everywhere. Like, oh my gosh. But we do have the Cain Pole Fishing Report, which will be coming up right after this. And thanks for watching the show, Madison County. Get out, explore your county. It's fantastic.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show. Oh, there he is! There he is! Nice!
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go, see, nice!
The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. Water temperatures on area lakes and reservoirs have been running in the upper 70s and low 80s. On Laurel River Lake, anglers are having success catching bluegill on crickets and mealworms. Although they can be caught throughout the lake, bluegill tend to be more numerous in the Laurel River arm. Bass are being picked up on buzzbaits and crankbaits, with late evening and early morning hours being more productive. On Lake Cumberland, striped bass fishing has been good in the lower end of the lake. Striped bass are moving into deeper waters, so try fishing in the 40 to 80 foot range with either live alewives and shad, or by trolling dogflies and jigs if you can't get live bait. Black bass have been on the points up in the creeks, and anglers have been having success using soft plastics. Crappie have also been up in the creeks, where water temperatures have been a bit cooler. On the Cumberland tailwater, the Army Corps of Engineers has started to operate the sluice gates to increase oxygen levels in the tailwater, which is helping to turn on the trout bite. Spinner baits, spoons, and power baits are some good options to try right now. Be sure to check the generation schedule to avoid getting caught in rising waters. On Dale Hollow, largemouth bass are up in shallow cover in 5 to 10 feet of water, and anglers have been picking some up on soft plastics and topwater baits. Walleye are being picked up trolling night crawlers in 30 feet of water. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page.
It's not obvious that someone is at higher risk of severe illness from COVID-19. People of all ages can have underlying medical conditions. You can't always see when people are more vulnerable because of cancer treatment, bone marrow or organ transplantation, immune deficiencies, HIV or AIDS, or from prolonged use of medications that weaken the immune system. You can't see that people have diabetes, chronic kidney disease, liver disease, or asthma. People in high-risk groups will not always be at home or isolated from the public. So please, wear a cloth face covering to slow the spread of COVID-19 and help reduce risk to others. Be aware, be considerate. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Randy with kymedia.net. I think it's safe to say that if you don't have a strong video strategy for your business or your organization for your online presence, you might be in trouble. I'm a video guy, and if a video guy says you might need video, it's like Santa Claus saying, hey, Christmas is a great idea. But here's the reality. In 2019, 95% of all bandwidth was dedicated to video, and the reason is video is very important to people. So video is important to those people, which it is. Those people are your customers and prospects, which they are. So then video should be very important to you. Here's the problem. It's cost and time. You could easily spend several thousands of dollars having a video shot at high-end studios. And once the video is done, you've got to wait, sometimes days, and in some cases even a week or more. And trying to do it yourself or with a friend, homemade videos are no longer charming, and they represent an amateur effort for your business and your organization. Fortunately, this is a problem we solve at kymedia.net in our brand new studio. It's yours without a six-figure investment, and we provide the studio, the equipment, and the guidance. You provide the expertise in your field. So if you want to highlight your business, start a talk show, or simply unleash your genius in a new podcast, you can do so now in our very own audio and visual studio. And by the way, when your video is finished, we hand you the finished product right then and there. There's no waiting. And if you can't come to the studio, guess what? We will come to you. That's right, we're completely mobile. What's the next step? You just head over to kymedia.net. Take a look around, get yourself up to speed with what we're doing for other folks just like yourself. After watching, just email me or call me and ask me the tough questions and see if I can answer them. We look forward to hearing from you soon. We can't wait to show you Central Kentucky's new business and organizational live streaming, TV, and podcasting studio services. Thanks for watching.